Hello everyone, welcome to my guide on 3 stars Stalker Trials, the Grogg Den. Now before we go, I need to talk to you about some upgrades I've made. I've put the green eye on the Mimir PC19 so it has slightly better range, and I've given the Norton EMP30, which I originally had on the Ancient Pistol, onto the Mimir PC98 so that it does critical damage of 16. This is very important. On the Ancient Pistol I've given Elysium Drive at 100, which I've gotten from some of the previous areas. So it does 1 additional crit chance and 100% chance to knock the enemies. Both of these things are going to be pretty important for us for the Grogg Den. Now, one more thing I got to tell you guys. I experience in my game the twitch shot bug. That means I cannot use the twitch shot twice with the same person. I found a fix for that, and the fix for that is switching people into different slots during the game. I'm not gonna be showing you that every time. I'm just gonna be during the cuts when we kind of get ready for the next enemy. I'm just gonna be doing that by myself because I don't feel like it's important to tell you like a gazillion times that you get it. So just like don't be worried if my people are completely strange slots or not. It just I'm moving them around in order to make it work. Now, first person I'm gonna fight is this big guy in the middle, the Nexon N777. But for that we need to prepare quite a bit. So first thing you gotta do is you gotta make sure that on Bormin you need to have a twitch shot and Ancient Pistol. On Selma you need to have the Mimir Needle Pistol, twitch shot, Froglegs, and Alpinist. And on Pharaoh you need to have the Froglegs or Super Tendus, doesn't really matter. I'm gonna give her the Circuit Breaker, but it's not that important. And then you want her to have the Arista head. This is very important. You need to wait till this police bot kind of walks away, and then you're gonna be moving towards the Nexon 777, and you're gonna try to attack him. So just wait. You want us to make sure that Borman's kind of standing down here, and the girls are fairly close to this truck. That would be ideal. So just put them closer there. Yeah, they're all far away from the next one, so you can attack now. We're gonna start this off with Selma, and we're gonna be using her frog legs to make sure that she can jump up on top of this. And this will allow her to have, because she has Alpinist, she'll have a really good crit chance. This means we can have 100% twitch shot just because we're on a high ground, but also we can get a good crit chance because we have that Alpinist. So let's go with the twitch shot on him, and you will need the crit chances for this one. It doesn't work if you don't get them. Then you want to use your frog legs to jump up on top of this with actually you could probably just walk there. It doesn't particularly matter if you walk or if you jump. See if I can click it. Okay, we'll go there. Just make sure that Pharaoh is up on top. It's pretty important. I'm going to be using a regular shot with her, nothing too special. Just shoot. Perfect. She's gonna knock him back because she has a chance of knockback. The knockback is not important here. Finally, I'm gonna step closer with Borman, and you're gonna be using your twitch shot to finish it off. Perfect. And you get a critical hit, which is very nice. Next up, you want to take all of your people and let me prep for the next enemy. Now you want to position yourself this way and make sure that Dax and Selma are kind of up on top of this on the second floor. And then Pharaoh needs to be down here. Potentially Dax could also be down there. It doesn't particularly matter. I'm placing him here because I can. And you're going to wait for 2 police spots to come. You want to kill 2 people at the same time using Gunslinger. Pharaoh needs to have Gunslinger and Arista hat and Mothwing. Dax needs to have the Slinger and Mothwings and Alpinist, and Selma needs to have Alpinist and a Rambino. She's not going to be using her twitch shot this turn. Now you need to wait for the police spots to come back. They walk together sometimes. If they're not aligning the way they're aligning for me, you need to let them walk back and forth for multiple times, maybe even 3 to 4 times. It really is, you just got to wait for the right moment. They will eventually line up in a good way, but you just got to make sure that you wait long enough for that. So now this is going to work for me, so I'm going to attack right about now. Go. First thing we got to do is we're going to go with Selma. I'm going to have to see if she needs to have a shot on the guy in the back. So use the Rambino and shoot. You can use loud weapons because you're far enough from anybody else. That's very important. Next up, you're going to go with Ducks. Enemy herder is just the other guy. That's fine. Next up, you want to go with Dex, and you got to shoot at the other one. This is very important. You need to be able to do 9 and 10 damage already if we're removing the armor. So you need to have critical chances on both Dax and Selma. This is very, very important. You could give Dax the boomstick, but I like the slinger because it just gives you a better range, so a better yeah, crit chance. Next up, we're gonna move up here with the mount wings with Pharaoh, so do it. And you want to use Gunslinger on them, and you need to do the 16 damage because if you look at it, they have 15 and 14 HP, and this 16 minus the armor actually does 15 damage, so that's why we need that to be able to kill them. So just shoot at them both with the Gunslinger. And you get 2 critical kills and a double kill, which is very, very important. Next up, you're going to be attacking at the guy on the top right. For that, you're going to get the Brutalist achievement. So you want to use Borman instead of Dax. This is very important. Now you need to have, on Selma, you need to have the Twitch Shot. On Pharaoh, you need to have the Silent Assassin. On Borman, you need to have Hog Rush. Next up, you'll take Selma, and she has to move up on this other side of these barrels. And Borman can just kind of go here in the back. He does not need to be hidden. It's fine. You're going to wait for the robot to come to you. He's like almost in range with Borman. You want to attack about now. I'm going to start this off with Pharaoh because she has the Silent Assassin, so I have a 100% shot. This is very important. If you don't know how to get a 100% crit chance on Pharaoh, you can watch my guide. I have it in my tips and tricks series, so you can watch that. You're going to do a Twitch Shot here and with the Memory Needle pistol. Keep your silent weapons. Good. Then you're going to use a Hog Rush to do a Brutalist achievement. Now we're not done. We actually have 2 extras, so we now have 4 achievements, but we're not done. We're going to be getting a Gravity Assist here. For that, we need to move Borman here. Pharaoh needs to be here. And Selma needs to be here. Now, if you didn't get that Brutalist achievement, you're going to have to do this in 1 turn. I'm going to be doing it in 2 turns. So I need the Circuit Breaker you might not. The reason why I'm doing it in 2 turns is because I'm having trouble with the game crashing on me if I do it too fast. But I will explain it to you how to do it in 1 turn. So if the game will not crash on you, you can do it too. The main thing is you need to have Ancient Pistol with a 100% chance to knock back enemies on Borman. If you want to do this in 1 turn, you need to place Pharaoh on the other side of the wall where Borman is. And instead of Selma, you need to have Dax and you need to have Moth Wings on him. And you need to start the fight a little bit sooner than I will. So I'm going to be telling you it once we start the fight, like how to do it. So if this game does not crash on you, you can get even better score than the one I'm going to show you right now. But it does crash for me, so we're doing it this way. So you want to start the fight about now. But I'm going to do it only now because otherwise it will crash on me. And what you will be doing is you're going to be going with Pharaoh. You want to get that crit chance. And you're going to be going with Dax. Use the Mothwings to get his crit chance. And you're going to shoot with Borman, which will knock him back down and you'll kill him with the Gravity Assist. Now for me, he's actually too far away. He's not at this square. He's at this square. So if I shoot at him, he'll only fall to this square. So I need to shoot him twice. So for me, I cannot have a crit chance right now. So I need to move Pharaoh closer. So she doesn't have a crit chance, she doesn't now. Then we want to use the Circuit Breaker so that we can freeze him for the extra turn that we're going to need. Then we want to shoot with Selma, who will also not get a crit chance. And we're going to use a regular shot with Borman, which will knock him back 1 tile. So not enough to fall down, you can see that. Now he has 8 HP, so at this point you'll shoot at him again, but he will not do enough damage to kill him, and the Gravity Fall will kill him for you. See, now you got a Gravity Assist. Like I said, this is possible to do in 1 turn. So if you want to, you can get a better score that way, it's perfectly fine. Now for this last one, you're going to be using Borman's Twitch Shot. And you want to make sure that you hide your people well, especially Pharaoh, because she can get that 100% crit chance, which we would like. So hide Pharaoh here. Then you want to take Selma, hide her here. Finally, you want to use a Borman. Now on Pharaoh, you could get a super... no, actually the Silent Assassin is better. For Selma, you could give her... We cannot do this though. You could give her Super Tendus and Pharaoh's Arista Head if you want to get better crit chances. I guess we'll do it like that. So wait till he comes fairly close and you want to attack about now. You're going to start this off with Pharaoh. 100% shot with 100% crit chance, very important. Then I'm gonna move closer with Boromir and use your twitch shot. To about there. Use this twitch shot. Nice. And then you're gonna be moving with Selma using the super tenders, moving kind of up on top of it. This is not important, but I do want to get a better crit chance. So if I can get a critical kill, that's nice. If not, it's not a big deal. But it could give you a better score. Yeah, we get a critical kill, perfect. And we get a stealth bonus as well. Which is nice. Now, then you want to take everybody, and you're gonna do this final fight. Now, for this final fight, you need to go from this side, because you're gonna want to use your frog legs to get good crit chances. Alternatively, you could use the Silent Assassin depending on how well you're standing with Pharaoh. It really depends. So we want to hide Pharaoh there and we'll see. Now you need to have the Mimir PC 98 on Pharaoh. On Selma you want to have the Rambino, and on Boromir you need to have the boomstick. This is important. And on Selma we can have the twitch shot. Now, one more thing you would like to do, you want to have the run and gun and hog rush on Boromir. This is just a backup. This is if the other guys don't do enough damage, and you can do the extra 2 damage with the hog rush, which should be enough to help you out. So let's kind of move everybody else a little bit closer. And you can attack. Now we're going to start this off. Now Pharaoh will probably not have a shot from where she is. Actually she does. With the Mimir. So we're going to do this. Nice. We get a 14 critical damage. That's perfect. Next up, we're gonna go with Selma. We're gonna jump up here. And we're gonna look what kind of shot we have with the Rambina. Alternatively, we could just use her twitch shot. I don't know if we switched or not for that. I mean, there's no reason not to, so use her twitch shot. Yeah, the twitch shot bug was back again, but it's okay. And lastly, we're gonna use the boomstick. We're going to shoot at him from very close range and just finish him off. So at this point, we didn't even need to use the run and gun and hog rush, but you might need to if you have slightly worse weapons, or if something's not going quite that way, you might need to. So we just finish him off with the regular shoot with the boomstick.
That performance brought a tear to old Prince's good eye. That, my friends, was incredible.
It was incredible. I'm very proud of this. We get 5 achievements. 5. This is huge. 1,143,000 score, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? That's what we get. So this is how you do it. This is how you do 3 stars. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, write down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.